There we go. We're gonna go through quickly just the last section of this tournament bracket. I think we have the last four, last two, and then number one, including some, I guess, honorable mentions and stuff. Yeah, this is the final part of this Instagram thing. I guess I don't have the link for it, but that's fine. It's over now, so that's fine. So we'll just quickly go through it, and then we're gonna move on and play some more Chicory later. I probably should put on some of the music that I had before, which I wish that. So the Spotify app is so easily used, but the computer app is not. Why don't we throw on bow, 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 bow. All right. There you go. So we got some music playing in the background, and we're why don't we get started? Oh, I can hear me in the headphones. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna go through the top four, which did we go through last time? It doesn't matter. So we're down to the top four. It's been a long road. I'm not gonna lie. While these four games are great, I didn't expect any to be in the top four. That's funny because I did. I'll also announce the winner of the winner of the bonus round in the next round. Stay to the end for more trivia questions. So it looks like Tetris. I don't remember what they beat. I'm not going back to look. Tetris versus Mario Kart. I assume that Tetris would win. I assume Tetris would win only because it's Tetris. And it's again one of the most sold games, like one of the top 10 sold games of all time. But again, I think a lot of people in this demographic actually are rocking the Mario Kart. So I think it's a 50-50, but probably Mario Kart because again, of all the people that are playing this tournament are people from that era. And then GTA 5, I don't know what it beat, versus Call of Duty, I don't know what it beat. These are actually games I did believe to be in, like, top 20, for sure. Maybe top 10. Definitely GTA is in top 10. I definitely thought that Minecraft would be in that top 10. I thought that Sekiro would be in that top 10. There's actually many games that I expected to be in top 10, but Call of Duty's really good. I think Call of Duty Modern Warfare, maybe not the remaster one, but the regular original one, like really set a precedent for shooters. And GTA has always set a precedent, for just online play, like since GTA 5, And then a showdown for the best system. People are voting on the best system, which is very strange. N64 versus original Mario. That's it. That is the best two consoles of all time, according to this poll, is N64 and original Nintendo. Neither I would put in my top 10. Sorry, not top 10. Neither would I put in my top two consoles of all time. Not in the slightest. Nope. Okay, so this next one. So this next one. Interesting. PS2 won the last round and moves forward, and the Xbox get knocked out ages ago. But I need another console, and since these came out in the same year, which is better? Xbox versus PS2. Well, PS2 will win. I don't think that there's a competition there. Trivia time. Oh, what was Mario's name? He was Jumpman. What was Mario's profession? Pretty sure he was still a plumber. Up, up, down, down, left, right, A, B. He forgot a particular one. Just start. A, B, start. And that's the Konami code. What was the first movie to be based on a video game? I'm pretty sure that... Wasn't it Blood Rain? I assume that it was the Super Mario Brothers movie, but I don't know. Mortal Kombat was originally designed as a blank fighting game, and when he wasn't able to commit his likenesses, they changed his character to the designer Johnny Cage. I'm pretty sure it's Van Damme. Could be wrong though. Minecraft Worlds is approximate size of Mars. Oh no, it's changed. Hans Zimmer, the composer for Batman Trilogy, Inception, and a dozen other soundtrack, also made what game soundtrack? Hans Zimmer? Yeah, Frog's got a new hat. I'll bring him out in a moment. He's big. Minecraft World doesn't have a limit? There is a limit to the size of the chunks. There is a guy who is walking. I don't know if you've ever seen him. His name, the series he goes by is To the End or Bust, and he just walks at walking speed to the end of the game or to the end of the thing, and I think he's still going. I'm pretty sure it's big. I don't think it might not be Mars. He was doing it for years. I don't know if he ever got there. Yeah, well, all the chunks get all fucked up, right? Like, and then at some point they just disappear. Because you get so far away from spawn that it just disappears. What was his name? Hold on, I'm going to look it up real quick. Guy walking to the end of Minecraft. Mystical Midget. I feel like that's not... Was that his name? To the Far Lands or Bust by Kurtjack. Last streamed 2 days ago. He is on episode 836 of To the Far Lands or Bust. By the way, he has 412,000 subscribers. Congrats, my dude. That's big ups. Yeah, but he's like, I don't know. He's been doing it for a long time. Getting 830 something. Hans Zimmer. What, GoldenEye? Maybe. I don't think he did Gears of War, and I don't think he did Kingdom Hearts. I don't know. Which game is responsible for the creation of the ESRB? That would be Mortal Kombat. Nintendo was sued and found guilty because kids were getting blisters while playing which game? I'm pretty sure it was Mario Party from people doing the hand thing with their hands. Which console was the first console to ship with internal memory? It only had 1 megabyte of internal memory. Sega Saturn, maybe? Because the Game Boy Color didn't have internal memory. It had a battery inside of the cartridge, but not internal. I'm going to assume it was the Sega Saturn. Was a voted console worst game of all time. It was so bad. That was the E.T. This is E.T. E.T. Also, I love that he put Space Station Silicon Valley. I'm pretty sure he and I are the only people that know what that game is. Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat. All right. And here we are in the tournament's final round. And we'll finish this bad boy up. Final round of the tournament. Who won? Wow. We've made it to the very final round. 164 games and 20-something game systems narrowed down to B. Oh, I hate that. To B, the top 2 of each. What's up, Bryce? Crazy that this journey is about to come to an end, but excited to see who takes home the victory. More trivia questions at the end. So it looks like Tetris lost to Mario 64. Oh boy, who saw that coming? And Modern Warfare lost to GTA 5. Again, I feel like that's legit. GTA 5 deserved to be in the top 10. And, you know, it makes sense that it's here. But it's going against Mario Kart. And again, if we have learned anything from the people taking this quiz, they're people that grew up with the N64. Because if this was me and my friends, Mario Kart 64 probably wouldn't be up this high. Probably not. I assume what I would pick would be GTA 5 between the two of these. GTA 5 has racing and everything else, right? It's got gunplay. It's got racing. It's got different modes. It's got a single player and a multiplayer, very fleshed out multiplayer. It's got co-op. It's got versus. It's got everything. Mario Kart is just racing. Racing and only racing. Nothing else. And as much as Mario Kart is great, its racing is also not that good. It's just nostalgic, right? Mario Kart 8 probably should have won, and then it would have been like had a chance up here with GTA 5. But Mario Kart 8 lost to 64 somehow, some way. But yeah, so we have GTA versus Mario Kart. So I assume that GTA should take it, but I assume that Mario Kart will. Bonus round. So the PS2 did beat the Xbox. That was easy. Excuse me, easy call. And the N64 did beat the NES. Again, easy call. I mean, I agree that the N64 did, like, definitely beats out the NES. But do I believe that these two are the best consoles of all time, including PC, by the way? PC, which was on this list, somehow PC lost. It would probably be PS2. PS2, I think, is a better console. It survived the test of time. It sold more units. And the N64 is just a gimmicky controller thing, you know? Like, I love the N64. I still have mine, but this is not. This is not. I don't feel like this is a competition. However, again, just like I said in the previous in the like games category, that N64 game is probably gonna win. It's probably gonna win because people are taking this test, taking this tournament, are N64 players. People that played it back in the day and never let go. And so they'll probably pick the N64. But I would say a PS2. What's your favorite Wii Sports game? Mine was always bowling. I didn't like the rest of them. What's your favorite controller? GameCube is actually my favorite controller of all time compared to anything else that I've experienced. The GameCube has my favorite controller layout. It's very ergonomic for my hand. And I like the invention of the C-Stick. That was pretty great. Yeah, I go GameCube controller. Favorite new style controller? DualShock, still spelled wrong. Dual. It spelled it down here. Dual. 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 Honestly, personally, I think the Wiimote was actually a great controller. As much as it gets shit, the Wiimote I think was an amazing controller. Joy-Cons are nice, but I wish they were bigger. And especially if you had them separate, you cannot hit this button. You cannot hit this stick. This stick does not, you cannot. It is like way too not ergonomic for your hands. Those things actually were painful, which is why I need a Pro controller. I would put the Pro controller on this list instead of the instead of the Joy-Cons. But I really like the Wiimotes, and I mean, I have a Xbox controller on my desk. Yeah, I have like an Xbox controller on. I have every controller here. I have my Xbox controller. I got my DualShock. I got my Switch Pro controller. I have my wireless N64 controller. You know, I got them all. And I think that what is happening here? Okay, that should fix that. It kind of does. Okay, cool. When it comes to ergonomics, I would say that probably the Xbox One Elite controller is my favorite new controller. Like new, like something that's used today. Like a Wiimote is not used today. And yeah, that's what I would say. And then I would go with the Pro controller. I do like the DualShock as well, but not as much. Once they come out with the DualShock Elite and they add the paddles to the back of the controller so I don't have to hit the stick anymore, I'll be much happier. Which games have the best soundtrack? I think we talked about this. Smash Brothers just has all of the Nintendo soundtracks all thrown into one. Odd Job. Slappers only. Playing cards. Don't know. I don't know. I don't have patience for these anymore. Oh, nice. It was invented while he was eating a pizza. What? Is that it? Where's the new one? What in the world? I would just like to go to your page, please. Thank you. Are you serious? It's not up? Are you fucking kidding me? He told me it was gonna be up. God damn it. Why didn't I just check? I could have just done this another day. That's really frustrating for me. I feel like that was a waste of my time. Okay, well, that's that. Cool. That's that. All right. Let me move that. Okay. Now, there's my octopus. My friend picked him up from IKEA. He's a IKEA octopus. He's nice and squishy. I put his head. He's giving this my frog hat. So they can be friends. He also looks like the octopus from He looks like the octopus from Octodad, which I like. All right, then. That's that, I guess. Cool. I guess we won't know who actually won. You like him better than the giant one you ever were? I have to message my brother real quick. It wasn't up. Thanks. All right, and now we're going to go play Chicory. And we're going to try and finish the game tonight if we can. What did I label this before? Chicory. I'm going to find out what I labeled it. Let's paint everything depressed. Unpressed? Undepressed? Chicory. A colorful tail. Undepressed, because we were depressed in the game, and now we are no longer depressed, which is good. I'm happy about that. Our character deserves to not be depressed. Just a good little dog doing a good little job. Splush. Yo. Your thing wasn't up. So. What was I saying? I'm saying your thing wasn't up. I'm moving on. The finals weren't up. Well, I should say the winner of the final wasn't up. I thought that was going to be today. So I'm moving on. All right. Where are we at? It is, though. You just checked. Well, I'm going to go back to your Instagram. And I will click on you. Oh, it just went up right now? When did this go up? Fuck it. All right, we'll just go through it real quick. Okay, we'll go through it real quick. Winners announced. And the winner is, drum roll please. I love my camera moving to that. That's funny. Mario Kart 64. Just like I called it, the 64 game came out, and they said that Mario Kart 64 is the best game of all time. Out of every game on this list, they picked Mario Kart 64. Yep. Not what I mean, it is actually what I expected. Because we saw a pattern throughout the whole thing that Mario Kart 64 was picking. Also, the round you're missing at the end of part 3. No, I got that. I just did that beforehand. I've been streaming already for a half hour. I just went through that. Tetris versus Mario Kart and GTA 5 versus Call of Duty. Already did it. Which was my favorite character? Oh, well, I can't do it because I don't have the app, so. My character was Toad, by the way, for Mario Kart 64. And your winner of the bonus round, which is the consoles. Oh, bonus of... Okay, I see. Winner of the bonus games were God of War. Cool. God of War series is very good. I'm happy with that. And that means it beat Angry Birds. Which was my favorite God of War game? Well, it depends on if you're including 2018 into your God of War list, or if you're not. Because if you are including it, then it would be 2018. And if you're not including it, it would be God of War 3. You kill so many gods in God of War 3. It's so great. Great stuff. And in 2018, it's just like a whole new game. Whole brand spanky new game. Speaking of which, next month, we are just over 2 weeks away from playing God of War Ragnarok. And I'll be streaming all day, every day for a whole week. This channel will not be anything but God of War Ragnarok for a whole week. From sunup to sundown. As long as I got frames, we're going. And I can't not do this. Mario Kart 64 versus God of War series. Who wins? I'd probably go God of War. Because God of War is a whole series, including 2018, and Mario Kart is Mario Kart. Did I guess all the trivia questions the last round? I think I guessed half of them. And the winner of the Best System Showdown is the PS2. Cool. I agree with that decision. I agree with the populace that PS2 is in fact a better console than the 64. By far. Came down to the two iconic controllers, the DualShock. Sken, bro, you spelled it wrong. D-U-A-L, shock. And the N64 controller, which is possibly one of the worst controllers conceived of all time. Again, how ergonomic is this thing? You hold it this way, you hold it this way, you can hold it this way, you can put your hand on this thing. I don't know how the N64 controller made it onto this list other than the GameCube controller. Like, I would have picked the GameCube controller over either of these, but DualShock I hope wins. Because the N64 controller is not good. Just because you played with it a lot doesn't mean it's a good controller. Did you expect Mario Kart 64 to win? Yep, totally. Because there was a pattern that had started with Smash Bros. Winning against Smash Bros. Melee, and it continued with all the N64 games until now. So, I totally saw that coming. Did you expect that to be the best system? Yup, I did. In fact, I did expect that to be the best system. Did you enjoy this tournament? I would have if I played more games, so I didn't. Great answer. Great answer. I mean, I enjoyed it. I think there was some stuff that was definitely missing and some stuff that can be fixed if there was ever going to be another one. But overall, I enjoyed it. Yeah, I enjoyed seeing what people picked. Ideas for next polls. Okay, there you go. So we're done now.